Hey everybody, Matt back with you, hope you're okay. A Saturday filming excursion today, just outside the Peace Hall in Halifax. We're continuing our industrial theme of this winter. We've come to have a look at the Industrial Museum. I don't know who those two are. Formerly known as Albion Works, this building was built in 1889 as a warehouse for the Peace Hall. In 1985 it opened as the Calderdale Industrial Museum. The museum looks at inventions and businesses from the area over the last 3 centuries and exhibitions that represent industrial life across Calderdale. So on entry, we were given a map to head off and explore. And as you can see, the museum is spread out over 4 levels. We headed up to the top to start. As always, when we film museums, we try not to show you everything. We make it a taster to entice you to come and visit. But for this video, it's a little bit different. We do get the chance to film some volunteers, and they'll explain what happens in that area. As you enter the museum as well, you're greeted with this stained glass window, which was taken from Shaw Lodge Mills near the Shay, otherwise known as John Holsworth's, where I worked for 5 years, nearly 30 years ago, and I was greeted with this whenever I was in the office. So it was really interesting to see it again as I entered the museum. So the top floor looks at the history of weaving. From the looms that you would have had in your house, where you would work from home, to the onset of the Industrial Revolution, when the mills were built around Halifax and weaving was done on an industrial scale. The next floor looks at some of Halifax's inventions, one of which comes from the Dean Clough Mill Complex, which was once John Crossley. This was a carpet manufacturer, and it was the biggest carpet manufacturer in the world. Pressure's on now. This is actually from Crossley's, that's interesting.
Well, this one is a Crossley's design.
Right.
And he made more money out of selling the rights to make this machine initially than he was making out of carpets. Until they got going, and then it was more carpets.
Right.
This is if you look in Kidderminster Carpet Museum, they've got one of these in there. It's
oh, wow.
A Crossley machine.
Okay.
So it's a bit loud, so...
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I know it's from that side as well.
It's when you turn it on.
Brilliant. Wow.
How would you like to work in a shed where there's, if you look on that picture there, you can see 86, 85, 84, 83.
Wow.
At least 80 of those machines over there in one room.
Wow. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Amazing.
Catch it and then throw it back.
Yes.
And they were called pickers. Yeah, and they were made out of leather. And we've come across evidence of 19 separate companies in Todmorden.
Oh, wow.
Purely making pickers out of leather.
Oh, Fieldings. Yeah.
Well, that's where this has come from, Fieldings.
Right.
And all this stuff was in
Oh,
Fieldings.
wow. Seen in the middle of roads for nearly 100 years, cat's eyes were invented in Halifax. They were created by Percy Shaw, who in 1933 saw his lights reflected back in actual cat's eyes whilst out on a drive. He quickly patented his invention and created them in a mill at the top end of Boothtown in Halifax. The model in the Industrial Museum is what Percy Shaw used to show exactly how the cat's eyes worked. Yeah. Brilliant.
What he's doing is showing you the self-cleaning aspect.
Yeah.
So when you press that down, that flap wipes the front of the glass and just gives it a wipe like your eyelids do.
Yeah. Brilliant. Show us what you're doing.
This is a circular knitting machine for
Yep.
socks.
Brilliant.
In 1800, they do it at home to earn money. This socks is made by
Oh, wow.
machine.
Brilliant.
This is the latch needle. They patent in 1849.
Right.
They still use in the modern machine. They haven't changed the method.
So is that one of those in there?
One of this.
Wow.
How it works is the loop is under the latch. When the latch going up, the latch drop.
Wow.
Is it easy?
Yeah?
Yeah, very easy.
Yay.
You don't believe you're 100 years old.
Another mill complex in Halifax is Shaw Lodge Mills near the Shea football ground. This company produced Moquette fabric, which was used on buses and trains and aeroplanes, seat covers all across the world. And as mentioned, it's also where I worked for over 5 years in the 1990s. The Holdsworth's patterns became so iconic, such as this one from the London Underground, that you can now even buy retro sneakers with the same pattern, if you have a few £100 to spare, of course. The loom here is from John Holdsworth's, but has been in the museum for quite a long time now. Oh, wow. Hello. Have you ever stood at Halifax train station and looked across at the chocolate factory? This was Macintosh's factory, though it's now owned by Nestlé. It was indeed where Quality Street were invented. Another creation from the 1930s, the tins originally featured Miss Sweetly and Major Quality, who were characters from Quality Street, a J. M. Barrie play. The items in this section are all from the mill, including the stained glass window that was once in the factory.
Quality, quality, quality street. Quality, quality, quality street. All the spark, all the flare, all the fun of the share. We'll make to flare, make to share. Shapes and sizes, glittering prizes, sharing them all about. Quality, quality, quality street. Quality, quality, quality street. The fun will come with a big, big drum. All the fun of the share.
Think about this being fast, is overdue. Think about chocolates, they'd be on a tray here. And they had to put them in past 120 in it. Not like this, putting these chocolates in, you know. And this is only the round shape, you know. Once they got this perfected, then they made all the different shapes of Quality Street.
okay.
These are the new eco wrappers that nobody likes.
No.
Because they're boring.
Yeah.
Do you want one? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the eco wrappers do not go down well with anybody.
No.
You want one, Dad?
Yes, please, thank you.
So this machine.
So this was the first one, and so they're
This is
all
the
that
round-
size to start
Yeah,
with.
but then they could take these out and put different. But they had hundreds of machines once they got it perfected. But if you look at this, if they missed it, it stopped. But they put the magic eye in there, look.
Yeah.
So the missed one, it didn't stop the machine.
Oh wow!
And they put foil and cellophane on. So this, in its day,
Oh,
100
wow,
years ago,
okay.
was luxury.
Yeah.
This was really. All of these to put Christmas
Yeah,
cakes
yeah,
in it.
yeah.
And everybody got these
Yeah.
trees because they were so good.
Quality Street. First time I've seen pictures of what was on inside. Wow.
Can you see how it's going on? See how it works? It might be not necessarily interesting, but it might be something you might need to know for everybody.
Calderdale, and certainly Halifax, has a history of mining, most notably for coal. One of the most famous mines belonged to Anne Lister of Shibden Hall fame, now more famous, of course, for Gentleman Jack, but above Shibden Hall there is the remains of the Walker mine, which was named after Anne Lister's partner, Anne Walker.
We're pushing coal out like this, or pulling it, pushing it.
So what's
And
this?
they wouldn't have had a candle either.
Can't tell what's going on here. It's a child pushing it,
It
pulling
would
it
have been
out.
a child pulling, but it wouldn't
Wow.
have been as steep as this, because it
No.
wouldn't have been possible to pull that up.
Wow.
They didn't do the. Yeah, they'd have a belt tie. This guy's supposed to be a clay miner.
Am I?
And mums and dads used to work down there as well.
See you.
Right.
Oh, it's filthy.
Yeah, I haven't cleaned it out this morning.
cool now.
The boys are full.
Sadly, the museum was about to close as we hit this floor, so apart from this quick look, maybe it's something you can explore yourself if you ever come to visit. Okay, so we've run out of time. Unfortunately, it's just about to close. That's actually a really fascinating museum, almost like histories. You know, the machines that are in there, built and created in Halifax, and looking at some of the past of Halifax as mills as well, like the Quality Street factory, Macintosh. Yeah, it was good to see John Aldous, where I used to work as well. So it hasn't been quite in depth. The people in there were very much in depth. It didn't feel right to film them constantly. But it is, I think, only open on Saturdays. Well worth a visit. All right, see you soon.
Ah, Mr. Johnson! Hello, Mr. Johnson! Hello, Mr. Johnson!
Magic moments, when two hearts are kiss.